Hey guys, Ree here. I just want to share with you the reason why I have started the Conversations with Ree. So, a couple of weeks ago, I was helping my coach with his online workshop while he was away, and the group of people that I was working with got to sharing their stories. So, one person shared a story, and that impacted someone else. They're like, yes, I've been there. I know what that feels like. So they shared their story. Then someone else got impacted by that story. And it just kept going until it was just this great big movement between them all. Like something had shifted and they were being raw and real. And that got me thinking for a good couple of days about that impact that it would have the rest of their lives forever. It moved them. And so that's what got me started on thinking about creating a podcast. I have always wanted to do it. I have always wanted to share my messages, but I also have this big belief that everyone has a story to tell. And I wanted to create something so that other people can share their stories and other people can be affected by it, because we've always been affected by other people's stories because we get it. We've been there. We create an understanding of what they've been through because that's something that's impacted us. And maybe we haven't got the chance to speak up and share our story. And that's why I've created this. So people can speak up, share their stories, and impact other people. Now, a couple of months ago, I was in a I was thinking very negatively all the time, and I just couldn't foresee how I could move forward. And so I went out, I did some events, and it made the difference. And then I hired myself a coach. And the only thing that changed between then and the kind of mindset that I have now is the fact that I took action every single day. And it made such a huge impact. And and then I feel like even that right there is my story. Um, Speaking of stories, so a lot of us hold on to stories and not the same, like I'm talking about certain like limiting beliefs, beliefs that we're not enough or we're not worthy or my story isn't going to create an impact to someone. And I'm here to tell you that that's not true. I was thinking that to myself a couple of months ago, and I've been working on self-love and self-worth because I believe that's the critical part of moving forward. I became being comfortable, being uncomfortable. A lot of people say that, and I've learned a lot of stuff over the year, but I didn't put it into action. And it's doing the shadow work as well, that things come up, we get triggered, and a lot of people like to suppress, repress, or project those onto other people instead of going through the process and dealing with why these triggers come up. What emotion am I feeling? Why am I feeling this? And I've learned to process these in order to move forward, grow. So I've been doing a lot of work on myself for the last, if I can go back to the start of where it happened, it started about 7, 8 years ago. And when I started working on myself, getting to know who I am. And I've met so many wonderful people, entrepreneurs, coaches, and I am in the process of asking a lot of them to come on this podcast and share their story. And A lot of them have said yes, which is amazing. I'm still yet to ask more. And even that is just stepping outside of my comfort zone, because it's not something I would have done, say, a couple of months ago when I had that negative kind of mindset. So if you have a story that you want to share, I invite you to send me a message, and I would love to share your story. And I'm really looking forward to seeing what comes out of this podcast as well. All right, guys, it was great talking to you, and I will see you on the next one.